This video is on transitions. Transitions mean moving from one idea to another. In this case, we're talking about moving from one idea to another in an essay. So we use transitions when we need to transition from one idea to the next. And you can do that in 3 different ways. Using transitional words, using synonyms, or using an entire transitional sentence. So here's an example. Here are 2 sentences. They're very silly, but it's just meant to make the idea clear. Horses are awesome. Dogs are very cool. So if you were to see those 2 sentences next to each other in an essay, it wouldn't make any sense, right? What do dogs have to do with horses? It's weird, it's jumpy, it's disjointed. You might lose your audience. Okay? So your audience doesn't understand what horses and dogs have to do with each other. The sentences are jumpy or have an awkward transition, often labeled awk-trans by your teachers. So take a look at this example. I've added a transitional word right here, moreover, and that gives us horses are awesome. Moreover, dogs are very cool. So here the transition moreover tells us that the next idea can be thought of as another example of the first. And so there are lots of transitions here, and I've grouped them according to their definition. You may want to pause this video and take notes and write them down. I also have a printable list of these transitions on the Canvas page where you see this video, so I'll show you that at the end. Pause the video, take some notes. These transitions mean in addition. These transitions mean results. And these transitions mean an example. These transitions indicate an explanation. These transitions indicate a summary or conclusion. And these transitions indicate time. So again, pause your video, take some notes, write those down. There's also a printable list of these on the Canvas page where you found this video. And more. These transitions indicate comparison. These transitions indicate a contrast or an alternative. Be sure to pause the video and write those down. I do want to say a special word about conjunctions. Conjunctions are a special type of transition. There are 7 of them: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. And you can remember them with the acronym FANBOYS. F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. So conjunctions are very similar to transitions, but they have a different function. They're used to join 2 ideas together, generally in the same sentence. Although it's becoming common to begin sentences with conjunctions, technically it's still grammatically incorrect, and it can be interfere with your academic tone. So one good thing to do is if you're tempted to begin a sentence with a conjunction, try an alternative transition with the same meaning. So instead of saying horses are nice, period, and dogs are very cool, try this: horses are nice, period. Additionally, dogs are cool. And look, you sound academic. So if your sentence begins with for, make sure it's a whole transition, like for example, for instance. If your sentence begins with and, try a transition like indeed, in addition, moreover, or furthermore. If your sentence begins with nor, you've got a grammatical error, so you'll have to rephrase the whole sentence. If your sentence begins with but, replace it with however, nevertheless, on the other hand. If your sentence begins with so, try therefore, thus, consequently, as a result. If your sentence begins with yet or, try even so, however, nevertheless, on the other hand, or otherwise. Be sure to pause the video and take some notes. Now, the second way to transition in an essay is not just transitional words, but using synonyms. So this can join 2 ideas together by repeating key ideas. So here's an example. People are evil, they do bad things. In the above example, the synonym of evil, bad, allows a nice transition from one sentence to the next. All right, the third and final way to transition in an essay is to use a sentence. So, for example, I didn't write it out, but imagine a paragraph about dogs and a paragraph about horses. At the end of your paragraph about dogs, you can add a transitional sentence. And that transitional sentence would include the idea of dogs and include the idea of horses. In this case, people consider dogs to be very intelligent, but science has shown horses are even more intelligent. And that combines the ideas. So in the previous example, the first part of the sentence, people consider dogs to be very intelligent, reflects the previous paragraph, and the second part of the sentence, science has shown horses are even more intelligent, reflects the coming paragraph. Use this method as your concluding sentence in a body paragraph as a way to transition to the next paragraph. Let me show you some extras I have on this Canvas page. So here I have the PowerPoint I just showed you. And here's that printable list. So you can download that and save it. And that has all the ones I gave you in the lecture, and I think a few more even, all organized by definitions. I've got a couple of videos that help you understand transitions, some examples, again that list of transitional words, and other ways to transition. I hope this has been helpful. Bye.